So anyway, were we talking about rocket ships?
No, we're talking about you dealing with fame. How you dealing with fame?
Oh, yeah, it's weird for sure,
Freaking
man.
you out?
Yeah,
Was it Bully beat down the big step, the first big step?
Yeah, but now, being back damn Ultimate Fighter status,
Did you
that's
feel
a way different thing, man, because the people, the UFC fans are like, man, they're excited fans all over the country. They're excited. They're super excited and up in your face. It's great. Like, it's a whole different realm that I've gone to now. So, like, I'm like, oh, okay. Because the Bully Beatdown people, they're people who watch TV. These are people that watch fights.
Right.
So they're, I don't know. It's really interesting to see everybody. And I love everybody, It's crazy. And the UFC got me signing autographs and stuff. And I'm doing that. What do you call that? The Fan Expo in
Houston. You doing it too?
Houston. Yeah. So it feels
Nice.
good to like connect with people who love mixed martial arts. You know what I mean? Like I'm like,
Fuck
yeah, it's cool. It's definitely a different world though too. That's for sure. And being famous, is some drama.
Well, you got slowly famous though, right? Did you feel a bump when you started fighting on CBS when you fought Jake Shields? There's any bump from that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
that was like 1 million people watched that.
Yeah,
right?
a lot of people watched. Yeah.
Was it like 1 million? How many people watched that on CBS with the brawl? The brawl broke out.
The brawl thing? Oh, that thing has been on the internet a bazillion times. Everybody knows my name.
That was good for you in the long run.
In the long run.
It was.
But at the
It was
time,
good for you.
everybody hates me. I'm like,
Yeah,
man,
but-
I was like, it wasn't even
tell
me.
you what,
Like, I had to try to be like,
I wish I could have been in on those meetings. I would have straightened those bitches out right away. I swear to God. I would have sat all those fucks, Coker and all those dummies down. I would have said, listen, why the fuck did he get in the octagon in the first place? Why do you not have people
nobody
watching
wants-
the doors?
nah.
Why do you have so many people? And if you're going to have a guy come in and talk shit to the other guy, how about you let the other guy have his fucking speech first and you inform him that he's going to be talking to this other guy afterwards. And this is just marketing. You're trying to set up a fight. But they just didn't have control of the cage. And then all of a sudden this one guy gets jumped by a bunch of fucking wild dogs and it's your fault?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That makes
It's
sense to me.
completely,
Makes
totally
sense to me,
ridiculous. It's the most one-sided perspective that they had just chosen. And Mauro looked at you with that famous picture that we talked about. He's giving you the stink eye as you're walking by with a grin on your face in front of Gus Johnson while they're reapplying his makeup. And you're walking by.
it is an epic picture.
Yeah, it's
I
an
wanted to
epic
frame
picture,
that
bro.
picture.
It's epic.
It was the best picture I ever saw.
It's epic.
It explained my whole life right there.
Mauro's like tightening up his suit like Mayhem Miller. Shame on you, Mayhem. Yeah.
Who got that picture there?
I'll tell you what, man. I've gotten to know Mauro. I like Mauro Ranallo. I hung out with him at the Muay Thai professional league thing where he was doing
He's
commentary.
not so bad, yeah.
He kept talking to me. They call me Marijuana. That's what they call me, Marijuana. So we're gonna get high. I'm gonna get high with Marijuana. And we're gonna have a good time. I like that dude though. He grew on me. Mauro Ranallo grew on me.
That's great. He's a fungus.
Dude, he's a fungus.
No, I like the guy. Yeah, he's funny. He's funny though. But
He's always been real cool with me.
yeah, he's a funny. He's a funny,
good
cool
dude.
dude. I had a beef with him a couple times, but now I feel good with him. Like,
Well,
I
you
had
know-
a beef. I had to go, hey, dude, and then he responded. I was like, oh, okay, I can respect that. Cool.
Yeah.
I see his perspective, and he sees my perspective.
He doesn't very rarely does he ever say anything negative about fighters. I appreciate that. I
Yeah, he's
appreciate
good,
that
yeah.
because there's a lot of people out there that think that the way to get attention or the way to be snarky is to criticize fighters, and they do it. To do it in a
The Larry Merchant
ignoring-
status.
Yeah, like that.
If I was 60 years older, I'll kick your ass. Yeah, right.
How funny
Mara.
is that?
That was the funniest shit ever.
He
I was like,
backpedaled
what?
like
Did
the
he
next
really?
day.
No, he
Did
didn't. He backpedaled immediately when he came down and talked in front of them. He
Yeah.
goes, by the way, I don't believe, really, that if I was 50 years old, I could kick his ass. And he was laughing. I actually respected him for that. It was kind of funny because it was so ridiculous.
What if he
but
took him down and ground and pound? You never know.
you never
bro.
know. What if he was
Never
like
know.
Elio Gracie? Even
Yeah,
at that
exactly.
age,
That's
he
what
has
I
a
was thinking.
clinch. He gets the clinch and the trip. Now you are in my world. The ground is the ocean, and I am a shark, and most people cannot swim.
Larry Merchant's
Put this back to
badass.
you. Imagine if Larry Merchant
Larry-
just fucking arm dragged him, took his back,
Yeah, I would've-
snapped
yeah.
a fucking rear naked
Yep,
choke on him,
yep.
and just rolled forward with the hooks in, stretches him out. What the fuck? And he just goes out.
He
That would
holds
be
his
the
own jacket
shit.
lapel. He holds his own jacket lapel.
Marcelo Garcia's that bitch. Just
Can
jumps
Mayweather
on
be
his
in one
neck.
boxing glove?
Art
Just for this story.
Art Jimerson will live.
joke.
There's a dude on the underground that's got a
I
screen
know.
name is Art
I
Jimerson's
know.
glove.
I always laugh at that. Art Jimerson's glove.
Yeah, there's nothing like, the underground is awesome for good and for bad. There's a lot of fucking assholes and angry people and insulting people, but there's a lot of fucking cool people on there too.
I agree. Yeah.
That's one of the most unusual sites, and I think a big part of one of the reasons why it's so cool is a huge percentage of the people on that site train. On the underground, I would say like 30
it's
or 40%.
old school. There's a lot of old school people there too.
Man, a lot.
Fucking noobs.